The human being was made to question his reality. Here is provided a forum that evades and rejects the mainstream media, where ideas and topics of interest outside of the norm are free to flourish and grow in the strangeness and with objectivity that is their right. Join us now for a discussion from somewhere between the real and the imagined, between outer and inner space, where things just odd enough to be the truth have a place to live, breathe, and make their home. Recorded live from the jagged edge of reality, this is JAG Radio.
Good evening, everybody. I am JD Marcel, and of course, to my right is AJ Moreno. Dre Day all day.
Good evening, everyone.
The JAG Show. We have some difficult news to explain to everybody.
So we got some pretty bad news a couple of weeks ago. Unfortunately, we've lost our friend George.
Oh shit! Don't say like that.
Our friend George Antonio is no longer with us.
Yeah, he's.
My understanding is that he's being ass blasted by aliens. Is that right? Is that where he went?
That is totally right. He got abducted and is being anal probed right now by all these fucking aliens. He's in anal probe heaven right now.
He's getting gangbanged by aliens as we speak.
Back in my bunghole.
Back in his bunghole.
He's taking it all for America and the planet. We miss you, George.
We miss you, George.
It's only easy because you're not here to defend yourself,
You're
man.
my boy, Blue.
Yeah. Fucking.
Oh, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, to all the people that have heard the show before and have listened to us, George has been on the JAG Show since the beginning, and unfortunately, he will no longer be on the show. Oh, wait, there he is.
No, that's bullshit.
George.
He's right there.
He's right there.
Yeah.
George. Hey, what's up, chicos?
Hey, what's up, chicos? Hey, what's up, muchachos? Yeah.
You guys suck.
He's back.
He's there, dude. We should have pre-recorded a lot of shit. Him randomly saying
like
things
little drops.
and just use him as a soundbite. I don't think so, guys.
So yeah, guys. Unfortunately, George, he is no longer going to be with us. We respect and love everything that George has done for us and for the show and for the network. You know, much love to that guy, but unfortunately, he could not continue on the JAG Show. So right now, it's Ja.
Now it's just Jaw.
It's just Ja.
Jaw Radio.
Ja Radio.
Jaw Rule's gonna be mad.
I should get something with a V and it can be Vag.
Oh, let's do it.
Vag.
Let's do it.
I'm fucking down. But no, the show will continue on, of course.
It must go on.
We keep moving forward for you.
At least as long as the ratings keep continuing.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That's good. That's good. And I'd like to apologize last week, folks. I actually canceled last week's show. I wasn't going to be able to make it because, in all honesty, transparency, and all those good things, I was high, but like violently high. I know. Dre, you don't have those kind of effects when it comes to edibles, right? Like you barely get even a glimpse of stoned.
Barely.
But I was like, barely able to move. I'd gone to go see Infinity War, which, by the way, if you have not seen,
I haven't seen it.
Get your ass out
What
there
about
and go
Deadpool?
see it. I just saw that today.
Either or. Both
Good
movies I want
stuff.
to see. I have not seen either one.
So I did want to talk about this, though.
No.
Let me finish telling you about how violently high I was.
okay.
What about Solo?
And then we'll get into it. Nah, see, I had to choose between Deadpool and Solo.
What about Action Point?
Action Point.
What is that?
I don't know.
Go back to you.
Oh, sorry.
all right,
Womp, womp, womp. But no, dude, I was violently high last week.
What did you have? Like,
I took one of those little gummies, and when I say little, I mean little, dude. Like they serve this thing in a square, and I cut that square into a little itty bitty square of a square, and then I split that with my significant other.
Oh,
and
shit.
she was fine, but not me. I was all kinds of dude. Like I was paranoid in the theater. I was like, everybody's looking at me right now. Everybody knows it's me laughing.
Looking at me.
Yeah. So anyway, I didn't feel like I could really be much of a much used to the program, let alone drive. I couldn't even drive. She had to drive us home because I was so fucked up. I got home, hit the couch, and I'm like, lights out. See you later. Yeah. So let me humbly apologize to everybody. And this is not. I'm not trying to tell everybody not to do drugs. I'm just saying know your limits.
Well, that's true.
Know your limits.
Hey, man, if it got you that good, then it must be some shit from somewhere fucking special.
And it certainly didn't stop me from doing it again because I had some again.
Did you have the same effect?
No, I had less this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now I know my limits.
I like that you're saying I'm not telling everybody to do drugs, but
To not do drugs.
But blaze it.
basically, dude, no, it's crazy because you know somebody said this as a joke, and I think it was a comedian, and it's perfectly describes edibles. The edibles will not hit until you start talking shit about them. Once you start talking shit about the edibles, I don't care at what point you are in that fucking. That's when they hit you.
Yeah, right.
That's when they're like, all right, now it's time for me to do my thing.
Where you feel your fucking brave. It's like, man, this shit ain't. Oh,
Man, this ain't shit.
Shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not shit, huh? I'm about to sit you down, boy.
Oh, homie, you ain't shit.
Oh, you ain't shit, bro. Watch me, just,
Homie, I'm about to open that box in the back of your head that you closed.
See,
watch me get digested.
I'm gonna fucking show you something, homie. What's up?
But anyway, back to the point of the particular flicks and movies that he brought up. I have a question.
Yeah.
What?
When or how long do you all find it to be appropriate before someone can reveal spoilers?
Tomorrow.
You're good with that?
I don't care.
You're that guy.
I don't care.
You don't care about anybody else.
I won't do it if you
I would
the
say,
world.
If somebody says don't do it, I won't do it.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Wait a minute.
I'm just asking when you think it's okay.
Yeah.
Right? Especially like watching a movie, you know, like where someone, you know, it's a series and someone dies, like are you that person that just fuck it, I'm gonna put it out there?
It depends. It depends. Yeah, it depends on the person that you are, and it also depends on the movie. Yeah, of course, it also depends on how long. So to your question,
Yes.
I would say 2 months. If you haven't seen the movie, 2 months within the time that it came out, then
Man.
you should have fucking gone and seen
I mean,
it.
you got a guy over
And
here that's
if
gonna do it in
somebody
2
tells-
hours.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna
Yeah.
do it right away. He's gonna do it on his way to the car.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out of the theater and be like, "Yo, did you know that fucking Deadpool
that
dies?
motherfucker dies.
Dies a couple of times."
Oh my god, that's funny, dude.
I'm the guy.
But
You
know
are that
what?
guy. That's
You
true.
know what? Okay.
Deadpool's girl's dead.
You know
Go.
what's the name of the bad guy in Deadpool? Kane? No.
I just saw it last night. I forgot. The fuck?
There's a bad guy in Deadpool that is also the bad guy in Infinity War.
Oh, you're talking about Cable?
Cable? There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah,
Cable,
yeah.
He is
Alright.
also Thanos. In,
Oh, it's the same
the
actor?
same actor.
The same actor.
The same actor?
yeah,
No
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it's the
I
same
watched
actor.
both of those movies and I had no idea.
Yep, it's the
Well,
same
it's
actor.
'cause Thanos is all CGI'd out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
true
that's
that.
the same
True
guy.
that.
That guy's coming up. More props to that guy.
That's the
He's
same
doing
guy
his
from
fucking
Goonies.
thing. Yeah, the same dude from the Goonies.
Yeah.
He was the one with the little bandana, like, hey, what's up? Let's go.
What's up?
What's up,
George,
bruh?
tell us about the Goonies. George, tell us about the Goonies, asshole.
Hey, chicos, yeah.
He
the
would know.
Goonies.
Yeah, he would know. That's probably one of my favorite movies.
Hey, you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about this fucking series that just happened. Did you see that game right now?
Dude, I unfortunately was not watching that series.
My God.
was
But I was keeping up with the the play-by-play on my ESPN app, and I gotta say, wow.
Damn,
Oh
honestly,
man, he did it again.
He did it again.
Oh man,
He did it again. And
He
by
does
the
it every
way,
time, King James.
dude.
you
I
know
love the
what?
guy.
By the way, Michael Tobar, if you're listening, you owe me $5, bro. What's going on, dude? What's going on?
And you pay up, you son of a bitch.
You pay up,
Pay up.
motherfucker. Pay.
Hey,
Hey, but you know what? Yeah, he did it again, man. It was actually a pretty good series. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the other one as well. And what I
Yeah.
heard is that this is the first time that both Western and Eastern Conference go
To 7
to
games?
Game 7 since 1974.
Well,
damn.
yeah, no, that's right. That's right.
Since
No, that's right.
1974.
That's right. That's crazy.
That is fucking crazy, dude.
That's crazy.
That just means that basketball is upping its fucking game right now.
Right now, it's good.
Yeah.
Right now, it's really good.
Well, yeah, because the Warriors are having trouble, and they have a fucking stacked team. So for them to have trouble is crazy.
Well, dude, I mean, you got to think the Rockets also have Harden and Chris Paul right now, who are doing their
Fuck
fucking
Chris
thing.
Paul. Fuck Chris Paul.
Chris Paul fucked up his hammy though,
I hope
bro.
he breaks a leg.
that's true.
I hope that
He
fool,
did.
I
He,
hope
he fucked up his hammy.
I hope
like,
he breaks a fucking pinky toe.
man, I don't know why you hate that man so much. I have so
Fuck
much
that
love and respect for that little dude. Even though he's not even little, dude. He's like way bigger than me.
my jersey
he's
worth
like
it.
6 foot something, man. He just licks it.
I still wear that jersey, bro. I don't
Fuck
give a
that.
fuck.
You want my jersey?
I
I'll give you my Chris Paul jersey.
gave up on them? You gave up on them?
all 4 or 5 Clipper games that I went to this
Hey.
year, I was rocking that jersey, not giving a fuck.
Hey, you see what's on top of the arcade over there?
Nah, I didn't.
Look what's on
Should
top-
I go look?
Yeah, look, just lean
Go
over.
look.
Look,
I'm
look.
gonna go
I'm
look.
fucking curious.
I'm gonna go look.
Just lean over and look. Just look.
No, I'm getting all the way over there.
Look.
Okay,
Hey,
ladies and
what's the
gentlemen,
top of the
he's
arcade?
going. He's watching whatever the.
Oh shit!
I don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
Hell yeah.
Oh, what do you got? What?
I got a LeBron James before the crack Clippers old school jersey.
Oh, what the fuck?
No, I mean Lamar Odom. I said LeBron James.
Yeah, you said LeBron James. I was like LeBron James.
I mean
was in the
Lamar
Clippers.
Odom. I said Lamar before the crack. I was like LeBron James had it before the crack.
Before the crack, before
Hey,
the Kardashians.
it's a legit jersey. It's
Yeah.
like legit. Like it's not that one. You know how they have the ones now that they're like kind of squared up.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all
No. It's like in, bro.
It's
Like it's
stitched.
old school, bro.
It's-
Yeah,
and it's
old
stitched.
school.
Now they
And I don't know what I dropped, but I promise I'll pick it up.
You know they do silk screen now on all the jerseys. But back in the days, it was stitched logos and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's pretty cool.
Bottom line, it's legit.
Hey, what happened to that guy?
He's had it for a long
Crack,
time.
Right?
Drugs,
Crack.
drugs, children,
Uh,
children. If you're listening to me, remember what I said. I'm not telling you not to do drugs. I'm just telling you to know your limits.
Do the drugs.
You control the substance. Don't let the substance
Oh,
control
man.
you. All right?
Don't not do the drugs.
Live
do
a
the
little.
drugs.
Don't not do them. Live a little. Learn to
Now-
experience them, but please be with someone that you trust.
yeah, you know what? It depends on who you are, too. What your mindset is at the time that you're taking those drugs.
Yeah, don't be in a bad mood and then
Don't be
take
in a bad
drugs.
mood.
What do you
yeah.
think, George? What do you think kids are doing drugs?
Yeah, Chico. Of course. You got it, man.
He's giving you the thumbs up, dude. Look.
I love weed. Okay?
This is a
George.
direct quote from George.
But let me tell you something. I love weed. Okay? I love it.
Oh, man.
Not as much as I love pussy.
Oh shit,
Oh,
George.
that's right.
come on.
Damn, George.
Damn,
Damn.
scandalous.
Scandalous.
Ever since George came back, these cartoons.
Maybe that's why he left, right?
Hey, his cartoon form is funny,
Yeah.
dude.
Fucking
This guy.
Jesus.
George is a motherfucker.
Yeah, he's the man still, man.
Motherfucker.
He had sex with your mom?
Oh.
He had sex with your mom too?
Holy shit.
Oh, I thought it was just
Ah,
mine.
Hey, you know what?
Did you bring
condoms?
You know what else I want to know about, man? I
Tell me
I
about
want to
it.
know what you guys think, man.
Tell me about it.
What's going on right now with North Korea, South Korea,
Oh.
and the United States, man?
Oh,
my
man,
God.
they're playing friendly. Everybody's all of a sudden
you
everybody's
think
friends.
it's all just a game
I
right
don't
now?
know what's going on right now, bro. But I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting what they show you, like, and I just don't know what to attribute it all to. All of a sudden, after how many years of conflict,
Oh, yeah.
North Korea and South Korea finally decided to just go ahead and squat for lack of a better term, squash the beef for a minute.
Yeah.
To work things out.
Uh-huh,
It's wild. What I don't like is Donald J fucking Bum is taking credit for having anything to do whatsoever with that
Man.
peace treaty.
But that dude, I mean, that's him. I mean,
It is
I
him,
think
isn't it?
we've already gotten to a point where we understand who this president is, who this president is as a person, and if there's a moment
Piece
where he
of
can look
fucking
good,
shite,
he's
man.
gonna take that fucking chance. He's gonna
Fucking-
He's a dick. Yeah, he's an
Ass
asshole.
hat.
But he will definitely. And so we shouldn't be surprised by all of this shit. Like, if he takes credit for that, yeah, whatever, dude. Like, we get what you're fucking trying to do. Just shut the fuck up already.
It still
I think-
astonishes me though.
I think he's nervous. I think he's nervous because he knows if he didn't, he was so close to getting this done. He was getting so much credit, getting so much praise, and now he's like, "Fuck, like." Whether he fucked it up or not, whether it
Yeah.
was North Korea's fucking with him or not, because I don't know, maybe he was fucked over. But he knows that if he doesn't get this done, it's gonna look really bad on him,
Yeah,
and he does
yeah.
not want. So he's scrambling.
Yeah.
I think he wants to get this done, bro.
I think so too, man. I think he's trying really hard, or as hard as he thinks he is, to try to get this fucking done. But I don't know, man. The way that he runs his mouth and whatever the
Yeah.
shit that he says and all his Twitter fucking angst, and
See, that's
I
the
have-
thing. It's like
I have a bad feeling about it.
that guy doesn't have a filter like in a moment. That guy has always, for his entire life, has always been able to say what he wants.
Yep.
Or whatever he wants with no recourse or repercussion, none whatsoever. And so when you kind of go through your life that way, no one ever really, how can I put it to you? Even if someone does stand up to you, it doesn't fucking phase you.
Yeah.
Because I'm invincible. Yeah. I've done it countless times before. Who are you, peasant?
Yeah.
Like, I've got this.
And see, that the problem and why that is so scary right now in the position that he's in is because we're not just talking about a business. We're not just talking about, oh, this guy's attacking my company. I'm just going to, attack back, some way financially and fuck this guy over.
Nope.
We're talking about countries. We're talking about lives at stake.
Yeah.
Literal possibility of a war going on if he fucks this up.
That's crazy.
If this is fucked up in any way, we could end up in a very sticky situation, and I really don't like that feeling.
But see, to me, the powers that be would almost prefer that to be the situation, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's exactly what I mean. It's to me there's always been conflict in any part of the world at any given time, and it's a choice for it to continue to be that way.
Yeah.
If we have the control to make everything a much more peaceful situation, a utopian situation, if you will, we have the control to do that. But obviously someone does not want it to be in that state. So because someone doesn't want it to be that way, it will not be that way. It will continue to be this. And so people are going to continue to be divided. We're going to continue to be told that these, for lack of a better term, jihadists or terrorists or whatever it may be, are the enemy. And so we're going to grow up with a sense of them being that enemy. And it's really hard to convince someone otherwise when they've grown up thinking that way their entire life. It's hard to get someone to switch gears, for lack of a better term, right? Just to go ahead and switch it up.
Something very extreme has to happen in order to change somebody's beliefs, especially if they've been, under this this thought process their entire lives.
Yeah.
Something very, very extreme. So, I mean, I'm putting it out there right now. I'm a little fucking scared that, this is going to start something that Donald Trump's mouth isn't going to be able to fucking... he's not gonna be able to get out of.
And for me, for the first time in a long time, like we're such a leading force in in like military defense and whatnot. That's why we keep funding it so much. All of our money goes into it so that we can stay on top, right? That's the idea.
Yeah.
The more, the merrier. Stay on top. Just be the bully. We're basically we're basically all over the world, right? We're world police. We've got our U.S. embassy in I don't know how many countries.
Yeah.
But no other country really has embassies of their own in other countries, not like us anyway. You get what I'm saying? So we're everywhere. Yeah. And it's just one of those things where we're just kind of we're the bigger brother in the situation, right? We're the bigger brother in the situation. We've hit adulthood first.
Yeah.
Right? We've hit adulthood first. So we're keeping everybody down. Hey, know your fucking plays. Go wash the dishes like I told you to. Do what the fuck I'm telling you to do and shut up. All right.
Make your bed. Come
but
on, man.
Here's the thing: is all those other countries, right, that we put off to the side or that we didn't think much of or thought that we had control of. I mean, they're growing up, right? They're getting their muscle on, right? They're getting their workout on, right? And so now you're talking about other countries being, ganging up, getting together, and all of a sudden forming alliances where it's like, whoa.
Easy there.
All of a sudden you're getting that power swept from under you.
Like all your little brothers.
And how does it feel?
To beat your ass.
Yeah, straight up. And not only are they planning to whoop that ass, man, they're planning to whoop your ass at home.
Yeah.
That's the shit. Up to now, everybody's been okay with going to wars and fighting these fights and, doing these things and, we've got to keep control and we've got to, show the terrorists that, this and that. And no one is really taking note that the war has never been brought to our land.
Right.
It's never been brought here.
Yeah.
And what do we do then?
That's another scary thought. Like I thought about that too. Yeah, like in the past world wars, it has never been brought to our homeland. We've never America,
and we deserve it. Let's just be honest.
Aside from the Civil War, which was
so like Pearl Harbor was war on our turf.
See, and I don't know if I buy Pearl Harbor like I bought like 9/11, right?
What?
You know what I mean? Like, I'll throw the term false flag around. You know what I mean? I'll throw that term around. It's to be able to carry out. It's like what they do to be able to carry out.
But the Japanese did attack, though.
They did attack, but it wasn't a full-on war. Like they didn't destroy towns and cities like we did over there, or the war did over there. Sorry.
Oh man, you ruined my phone.
You did it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Look. All I'm saying is that every version of history that we know, we've been told. Yeah. Okay. So all I'm saying is that I challenge every bit of history that I've ever been told because I wasn't there and I don't know it. Yeah. Right. And so in a particular situation where you wage war on a country based on the fact of one isolated incident. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that did or did not happen. I'm just saying that I don't know. Just like none of us here would ever know. Yeah. We only know what we've read. We only know what has been given to us. But how do we know that information hasn't been skewed or changed or updated? That's all I'm saying, right? Because how many things from 9/11 have you seen pop up that kind of make you think otherwise, that this was kind of in-house type thing? Like, it was in-house. We did it to ourselves just so that we can go ahead and introduce TSA, control people, right? Like, this is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Like, because what happened? Yeah, because what happened to the Japanese afterwards, right? They locked them all up. Did they not? Did we not have like a Holocaust of sorts here for Japanese folk, where we just kind of got them?
No.
I'm sorry. That might have been over the top. My bad. But we did have ghettos, and we did have housing and things like that. Concentration camps, right? Yeah.
Yeah, internment camps is a better word.
Okay, thank you. That's right.
Concentration camp was where these people went to get murdered.
True. Yeah, true that. But see what I'm saying, though? You know what I mean? Like, we took action pretty fast on that. I saw a post that someone said.
You got it, bro. You can't trust those Japanese.
But I saw a post somewhere where they said that they took the currency from Hawaii. They took the currency from Hawaii and they wrote on it. Like, so basically, if any Japanese were to ever come up on currency from Hawaii, that they wouldn't be able to use it or something like that.
Really?
It was just, it was a weird thing that I read, and I thought about it, and I'm like, man, how do you carry out an action plan like that so quickly? How did you just have that? Bro, you printed money this way? You printed money this way? Yeah. So I need to do some more research on that, because that one kind of threw me off a little bit. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Hold on there.
And that's a good point. Like, to take action in such a large scale, in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
That's definitely something that, if that did happen, then wow, there's some sort of organization. They have a plan. And they're trying to do it. As far
culling the herd, bro.
As everything going on between these countries, and if war does break out, the level of danger is also amplified, because we have technology nowadays that we didn't have back then, that could potentially not just end, a country or end the war, but could potentially end the world.
Oh man! Tell me about it.
Mass destruction. We're talking about nuclear weapons.
Did you know that there are enough nuclear weapons on the planet to destroy it like 7 or 8 times over?
Oh my God!
Like, we can literally just destroy planets.
And see, that's the scary part, because we don't know whether this leader of a country or this leader of a country or whoever is for a lack of better terms, crazy enough to use it. Somebody that says, you know what, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah,
I'm going to end this shit
Someone
right
with
now.
no filter. Someone that says everything that's on their mind just when it comes to mind, instead of thinking about it before doing it. Yeah. Someone who tweets idiocracies. Yeah.
That's dangerous, man.
Yeah, that's scary.
Because are they really thinking about their people, or are they really thinking about just themselves and their? That's the thing. A lot of people a lot of rulers have, unfortunately,
it's Elysium, bro.
A big ego, and they're not gonna back down if shit really hits the fan. And so, fuck, dude, that's definitely something to think about. Definitely something that we all need to watch out for in the next, I don't know, couple of years.
See, this is why I'm gonna make sure my daughter's an astronaut, so she can fly the fuck off this planet.
Oh man, you think that's possible?
Hell yeah.
Eventually, one day we'll all live like somewhere else.
Hell yes.
Maybe on a space station somewhere.
Yeah, not in our lifetime or your kid's lifetime, but soon.
Yeah, but I mean that's what we're gotta work on. The bottom line is stars will die out eventually, bro. We need to make a move sooner than later. Yeah, but and we can blame all this. We can blame global warming on ourselves. We can, like, to some degree, we do have our part in that. But I mean, all the planets are going through global warming right now. Like, it's just systematic. Like, it's only a matter of time before gravity pulls things in. Yeah, right. Like, and the gravitational pull of the sun is pretty fucking large, bro.
I recently heard that NASA has discovered the largest recorded black hole in technological history.
And what was the name of this porno?
The largest black hole.
Woo!
There you go. But
SpaceX.
and to think that something like that exists, something so massive and so powerful that can suck up entire suns.
Sounds like a good porn.
Stormy Daniels.
What do you think about that, though? Like, I mean, honestly, do you think that we'll ever experience anything like that in our lifetime? The potential is there. It's a large black hole.
I don't know about us.
And the thing is, we know very little about black holes right now.
No.
All we know is
Speak
that
for
they
yourself.
suck shit up. Oh,
You don't know who I've been with. You need to stand
and
down
you
right
just
now.
snorted, dog.
It happens every once in a while. Shut your mouth, Jace. All right? I didn't know
Calls
such
it like
thing.
a season.
Just for that, I'm stealing one of your guns.
Yeah, go for it. It's not mine. I just stole it from Dre.
Never mind.
But yeah, you know, that's another scary thought. You know, this black hole could just one day decide to fucking destroy our solar system. And what the fuck are we gonna do then? There's
You don't
nothing
do
we can-
anything
we
then.
can't
No,
do
there's
anything.
absolutely no. But that's the thing, dude. Like we're on a freaking rock, like just coasting through space, constantly barraged by random other rocks. You know, like
satellite drunk.
yeah, it's just we're. I mean, anything can happen at any time for any reason, right?
That's
Like
very
we all.
true.
I mean, some of us believe that because of a big bang, all of a sudden life was created and now we're here. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so just here in an instant, gone in a flash, like you just never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I mean, live your best life the way you know it, because you don't know where you end up next.
Dog,
You just don't know.
it's fucking bullshit because in the
Tell me
same
why.
time that we're talking about this and we lost fucking the
Yeah.
homie Stephen Hawkins and we have
Yeah.
Yeah.
we have bitches like Bad Baby that came out on
Mm.
Dr. Phil and make millions of dollars and we're
Oh
fucking
my
working a
God.
part-time
Yeah.
job or we're working.
So
you know,
I
9 to
heard.
5.
So there was a DJ that brought her out at EDC this weekend.
No way.
Yeah. Shout out to the shout out to the homie Itzo. She's the one that filled me in on
Oh,
this.
right on.
She went to go catch this DJ.
Catch her outside. How about
and,
that?
And then they brought her up. They booed her so hard that she did not finish her song.
No.
She dropped the mic and peaced out. She left.
Nice.
They booed her so hard she fucked off and did not.
Nice.
So I asked, I'm like, oh, did someone catch her outside?
How about that?
How about that?
Dude.
Fuck that bitch.
Honestly, yeah, I'm kind of. I mean, I feel bad when people, you know, when that happens to people. But, you know, she's stupid. I don't like her at all. She deserves whatever.
I
she
just,
gets.
you know, to get famous for disrespecting your mom.
Yes.
Like,
fuck
but
her,
that'll make you think
yes.
about something. Think about this though. See how much you hate her, right? Did
Yeah.
you hate Bam Margera?
Did I?
Bam
hate-
Margera was a fucking asshole.
Yeah, but he had talent
What talent?
of being an
Being an asshole?
jackass. Yeah.
She's an asshole. He's an
No,
asshole.
But she has no talent.
I mean,
If-
I mean, do you
if I see-
describe
if I-
talent from any one of those guys on Jackass? Oh, wait, please.
Wait.
If that bitch could do a kickflip and a half pap into a half pap,
I get it. I totally get it. I understand that now.
Bam
I get
Margera's a
it.
skater.
I get that. But what I'm saying is that he was still an asshole
Yeah.
to his parents.
So
Like, and he got. I mean, his
But
skating did not make him famous across the
it was-
country.
it
Hold
was
on,
Jackass.
hold on.
Skating was his segue to that fame.
Hold on.
His jackassery is what made him famous.
Okay, hold on.
That's my point.
Another difference is yeah, he was a dick to his parents, but
Yes.
he made them famous as well, and they got paid eventually.
Well, yeah,
Where's
and
this
I'm
bitch's
sure.
mom at?
Oh, I'm sure this bitch is gonna get her mom paid too. Like that's one of the reasons why they got into it in the first place,
The-
right?
the girl-
If not for the argument with the mom, she wouldn't have anything to stand
the
on
girl
right
has
now.
no talent at all. Like she's like a Kim Kardashian, no talent.
For sure. But that's what I'm getting to. What I'm getting to is that there's so many people in this world right now doing little itty bitty tidbits and clips and videos of them doing dumb shit. Prank videos are ridiculous crazy right now.
Yeah.
You got guys pranking their girlfriends. You got this one Australian dude. I'm not even gonna mention his name because I don't want to get us in trouble. But you got this one Australian dude walking around with his girlfriend. He's got a friend of his too, and he just runs around like legitimately pushes this girl into a lake, Like, you know what I mean? Throws like a bag of flour on her.
In the middle of the fucking
in the
market.
middle of yeah,
in the middle of
dude.
the fucking
Just
market,
completely
dude,
humiliating. And it's funny because it gets hits, right? Like everybody likes
she's
it.
probably in on it.
But that, well, of course she's in on it. Of course she's in on it. But what I'm saying is that the portrayal, right? Like this is a socially acceptable behavior. And so what it does is it causes other people to go ahead and do these kind of things in a low budget way. Next thing you know, someone lost a fucking eye because they decided to do a prank and they launched a knife right in their eye. It wasn't supposed to go that high. It was only supposed to go to your thigh. My bad. I didn't mean for you to lose an eye.
Well, what does this mean about fucking
It
society?
wasn't supposed to go.
Everybody's a shithead.
Everybody's an
It
asshole.
was
And they're
supposed
only
to
getting
go into your
shittier.
thigh. I didn't mean to stick it in your eye.
So wait a minute. We could say that thanks
Your eye,
to
your thigh, I'm high.
so we could say thanks to the internet right now and everything.
Thanks, internet.
Thank
Gracias.
you, internet, for making everybody a fucking douchebag.
Everybody's a fucking douchebag.
Especially me.
Yeah.
And it sucks that we get entertained by this. Like, we are amused when we see shit like this. What the fuck?
Yeah, because before the internet, there was Al Bundy, and that that chauvinist pig was my hero. I have to be honest. When I was young, watching that show, which was probably too young to be watching in the first place, but it's on fucking public television.
Yeah,
so
it was,
who's gonna fucking stop me? Nobody,
I used to
right?
watch that shit.
So I mean, I love that shit. It was hilarious to me. I still make jokes like that in certain circles or certain places. Man, that shit is mad inappropriate. Don't you dare say that shit in front of certain people, because you will get casted out so fast.
Oh yeah.
I say it anyways.
But I see. I trip out. I trip out how many people still kind of have like that closet fan in them where they're like,
and
that was funny.
I mean, if you really think about it, like having an organization like No Ma'am, like that shit would not exist.
come on,
at
dude.
all
What is it?
today.
The National Organization of Men Against Amazonian Masterhood. Wow.
See,
That shit would not fly
it would
today.
not fly today. Hell no.
It would not. It would be on every social medium.
Right, dude.
It would, yeah. It would be outrage.
Yeah.
SJWs, them social justice warriors, would be all over that shit. All over that shit.
Or even, see, that's the thing, and people are so politically correct today. Like even the fat jokes that Al would make
Oh my God.
to women putting on their shoes, all the shit that he has said in the past. And I was recently watching Married with Children. He was going off on this lady, like telling
About her shoes.
Yeah,
I'm a
about her
size
shoes.
7. Maybe when you were a child.
Yeah.
See, that shit wouldn't fly today.
no, it won't.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it would.
Well, it depends.
You
It
just gotta
depends on
do
where
it,
you're
bro.
at. It just depends on where you're at.
It's
dude.
just there's a limit to your rudeness.
depends.
It's because the problem is people want to be rude, but like to like the extreme degree. Like it's not about me being honest and being blunt. It's not about me being like holding the door open for you and then you
Letting
you
it
step
shut on
you
you.
step you stepping on my shoes walking in and then me being like, hey. And then the guy is saying, whatever, man. That's like me being like, oh, well, go fuck yourself or something.
Yeah.
That's somebody calling out the situation. But no, people like nowadays, like if I don't hold the door open for them, they're like, fuck you, you fucking, whatever.
True.
They want to get racist or get like.
Dude, things get okay. Let me ask you guys this question. So we're talking about right, like things will get racist out of nowhere, right? They'll go 0 to 100 in a minute, right?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about these videos that are popping up where these people are like legitimately being outlandishly racist randomly and
You're talking about the lawyer?
Yeah, sure, that guy.
That
guy.
fucker.
I mean, what do you think about that? Do you think that's real? You think that guy like
That's real.
here's a fucking J or nay for you. Is that guy legit?
That seemed very real.
I think that's very legitimate.
Why he did it, I don't know why.
Well, that's my thing. Like,
But
what
he
is the
does
motive
it,
here?
Apparently, he does it a lot.
And so he had a reputation of it, and he
Yeah.
just does it all the time. I find it hard to believe that an individual like that really exists, especially a person that works the justice system. If he's a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he encounters all kinds of different types of people. And I mean, aren't you supposed to try to be helping these people?
Yeah.
So it's really hard for me to digest that is what it is.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And at the level that he gets in such a short period of time blew me away. I'm like, yo, like, this guy cannot be real about this.
Yeah.
And then there's another video floating around where he's like running away from the cameras.
Yeah.
And so on the whole thing, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't know. I can't help but be,
He,
you know.
trying to dodge and
Yeah, dude, he like dodged the hydrant. He like did a little spin move. I'm like, hey, you played football,
played
bro.
football right there.
You played football, dude.
In the
Racist
first, in the
football.
first one, he's recording with a cell phone, and he's inside the store, and he feels empowered, and he feels like he's right. So he's yelling like, "I don't want these people talking Spanish in front of me." You know.
Get out, dude.
But that's the first video where you see him,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Yeah, I don't care." And then they ask him, "Do you mind having your face and you're saying these things?" I don't care.
I don't care.
The
Yep.
next video is because he had gotten harassed a bunch of times.
Yep.
And
Hit with the umbrella? With the umbrella?
Yeah, at that point,
For sure.
At that point, he'd been harassed, and not only that, but now journalists were coming after him.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
he was
yeah.
embarrassed, and that's why he was running away and doing those things.
Well,
And
see,
then-
that's the.
And then the next video is of people in front of his house having a fucking festival.
Oh, yeah.
fucking, a fiesta and shit.
Yeah. That's right. That's
And
right.
see, dude, that's what. Fuck, dude. That's one thing. Is obviously what this man believes. If he really does believe this shit, then he's fucking disgusting. He's a disgusting human being.
Sure.
Another thing is people don't think about the fucking consequences of their actions.
Oh,
anymore.
no, not at all.
They
Not at all.
don't. They
Heated
say
in those moments?
They're
No,
all
not at
freedom
all.
of speech. But dude, the truth is, you can't say shit like that and then expect people not to have some sort of fucking backlash towards you.
Well, see, that's the thing is like, all right, so you and I cannot agree on the same things, right?
Right.
But at the end of the day, you're my friend. I respect you,
Right.
and we might not agree, but that's okay.
Mhm.
We're gonna get over that. We'll probably talk about it again in the future, but
Mhm.
just know that you and I do not stand on the same ground,
Right.
in terms of that topic, right?
Mhm.
But it's because we're friends, right?
Right.
Now, if I'm sitting here speaking to a complete stranger,
Mhm.
and this stranger decides to go ahead and give me an opinion and use the word beaner, I'm gonna be like, yo, what the fuck?
Well,
Come the fuck down.
Right?
I would have called you a nip. but
Right,
go ahead.
something. But my point is like, with certain people that with complete strangers, I mean, you go to 0 to 100 in no time. On a Facebook or an Instagram, and when you see a post, man, you should see. Man, people argue on there.
Yeah.
Man, they
Oh,
get
yeah.
nasty
Oh, yeah.
to the point where it's no longer about whatever the topic was.
No.
They legitimately will go in your profile, look at your pictures, check your comments, and then they'll make fun of something there
Yeah.
just to go ahead and give you a one-up of some sort. And it's crazy how immediate it goes to something racial or sexist or whatever it is that makes you different than me. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
wild. It's wild.
It's some sort of I don't know, it's some sort of pride that they have that they can't just let it go. And that's the problem. That's when people get in trouble. When you
Yeah.
can't let a situation like that you can honestly tell is escalating
Yes.
to a certain level, you
Let it
can't
go.
shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Just leave it alone, walk away, and nothing's going to happen to you. Nothing's going to happen to anybody. Everybody's going
Sure.
to be okay. Just fucking get the fuck out of there. Shut your fucking mouth. If you're in the wrong, just fuck it, dude. Like, just accept that and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, not everybody has that poise.
Yeah.
And in certain situations, people who get involved tend to escalate the situation even further because they've been, kind of, I don't know, they feel attacked. So then they get defensive, right? And some people keep their cool, man. Like I was watching another video recently where it was these two female, female ladies. They were, I'm trying to get the right term here. They're in the army.
Were they
Okay.
scissoring?
They're in the army. No, they weren't.
Oh.
Oh.
And if they had been, I'd have been impressed because they were in public. But yeah, no, they're in their camouflage, right? Like in their boots, they got their buns on, right? They're representing.
Yeah.
And some lady some older 70-year-old white lady went bananas on them because she didn't want them in her restaurant or something like that.
What?
And it was ridiculous.
What
And
was
so
ridiculous?
people
Because they were in uniform?
see, I don't know the context because
Okay.
the video started after this lady is already at level 10.
Level 10.
She's
Okay.
already at level 10, red nose shit, right?
Yeah.
And she's on the attack.
Uh-huh.
And she's trying to this 70-year-old woman is trying to push these two black females or just put hands on them. Because really, where were you going to push them? You're not going to get them very far. But one of them pulled out their phone, and I guess she didn't want to be recorded, so they start trying to snatch the phone out of somebody's hand, and it was just, whoa.
Yeah.
Not only do they have every goddamn right to be there where they were? But they're in the military. They're putting their lives on the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They deserve respect. They deserve respect. They do. Don't get me wrong, man. I don't like it when military folk command it. When they come out and they want to be idolized.
Okay.
I don't like that. A real hero doesn't do that. A real hero doesn't do that.
They don't have to do that.
No. But somebody that is willing to go ahead and put their life out there, even though I might not agree for the reasons that we're doing it, because I don't agree with a lot of reasons why we go to war, right? But we go. And there are people out there who believe that we're fighting the good fight, and they went to do what they wanted, what they thought they needed to do for this country. I commend every single one of them for having the bravery to do so. And so I don't care I don't care what color you are. I don't care what creed you come from. I don't care who you pray to. You deserve at the very least respect. At the very least, you deserve respect. And I mean, that lady just took it out of control, man. And I could not fathom why.
Jeez.
It's crazy right now. Shit is crazy right now.
See, shit's hitting the fan, man, and we don't know what the fuck is gonna happen, man. Everybody's going fucking nuts right now in America and all over the world.
Man, it's about to be the purge.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, you know what?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
I'm ready for.
I'm coming to your house.
I'll be in the studio.
Would you be able to survive a purge?
Yeah, I'll be in the studio chilling.
Oh, you need to beef up your fucking security though. Everybody would.
Yeah.
And I would have to learn. I mean, I went to a gun range the
I
other
would
day.
have to learn karate.
I went to a gun range the other day, and it was a lot of fun again. This is the second time that I go, and honestly, like shooting a gun relieves a lot of stress for me. And I don't know what it is. I mean, a lot of people say it. You know,
Power.
The power.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you got in your hand. But I still
jerk
wouldn't
off and I feel
own
the
a
same
gun.
power.
Ooh. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
So you
That
feel
helps you?
empowered with a small pistol?
I feel like when I have my penis in my hand, I feel like a lot of power.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Do you put your penis in both hands and feel extra powerful, like some He-Man shit?
Come on, man. There's not enough room. it's like.
What if you had like some other?
I can do like one fist and two fingers.
You're just gonna do one fist and then cup it on the top.
Just rub it a little bit.
Just work it like a joystick from an airplane.
Yeah. There you go. That's good. There you go. I like that one. I got that one.
That's good.
Oh my god. If you guys had like some special power, what would you do? Well, would you be able to fucking, like, let's just say the purge did happen and you had like some fucking power to, I don't know.
Oh, if that was the particular situation that I was preparing for a purge, man, I'd probably take a page out of either Logan or Deadpool's book, in that you can fuck me up all you want, but I'm gonna come back.
You're gonna heal. You're gonna do all that shit.
Yep. Because it would be dope to just be zombified real quick. Letting somebody think that they killed me, and then just go over there and just fucking murder them. Because that's how. Look, check it out. Like let's do a real world situation with the purge, right? Let's do a real world situation. If that were to happen, you are going to find out who your friends are.
Oh yeah.
Really fast.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
What neighbors like you, which ones don't. Petty ass motherfuckers that you
That's easy
probably
for me. None.
right.
Oh,
you
you
think.
just moved here.
Right? Oh, right. Got you. But that's the thing, right? Like trip out on that. Like who's gonna go after you? So if I had this power, like I was telling you, if my dick of a neighbor decides to lop my head off, right? Then I come back and I'll be like, oh, you bitch ass mother, right? And I'll just stab him real quick, and he can't come back. You dead, son. You dead. See, I don't want to kill anybody, but anybody that wants to kill me is going down. For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Dre?
Easy, man. I want to be invisible.
Oh
way
yeah.
I can just go around.
All right.
Steal all the water. Steal all the food.
I'll be in the corner where everybody's killing everybody, and I just be watching.
All creepy and
like
shit.
A fucking show.
I just be watching.
Dance puppets.
Just this floating tub of popcorn.
And you just hear it in every corner.
Floating tub of popcorn and sunglasses. Like.
I would just be like.
So that's what makes. So that's funny to me.
And every now and then you be like.
I don't know.
Hey, is your semen invisible though?
Who knows?
Oh, come on.
It's not gonna be
That
invisible.
Come on. Just some random chorros just coming out of the air.
That would have thought your back.
Oh,
Lands on somebody's face. Like,
you're just gonna run around jizzing on everybody's face.
Yeah.
On any night, it doesn't even have to be the purge. You're just gonna be that guy.
That guy. That's me. That's me.
Shit.
Oh man, it's just gonna be funny when you do that to somebody and they turn around and smile like, oh
shit.
Oh, this ghost likes me. Speaking of ghosts.
Oh shit, yes. I do have a couple videos that I want to show you guys.
All right.
Now,
let us see.
Well, first of all, what do you guys think
about... Hey, George,
about...
what about you?
George, what do you think? Yeah, Chico, I would love to have jizz all over my face.
Jizz, Chico.
No, but what do you guys think about being able to move shit, you know, or shit moving on its own? Because I have a lot of those videos today. Well, not a lot, but I have a few videos that I want to show you where, you know, shit is just moving on its own. Appliances. And I know we've seen stuff like that before. These videos that I'm going to show you, they were a little surprising. And so that's what I got today. Let's fucking play that shit. Let's play that shit, man. Here we go. And so you see in this first video right here, it's just a living room. Little love right there, little TV, how cute.
Is that a watermark?
Huh?
Oh no, that's actually a frame. That's really on there. Oh,
and then you see.
Oh, that was
love.
oh.
So it's a little quick shit like that. Like so, right now the love sign just fucking moved. What do you think about that? Hold on, let me just fucking pause this really quick.
Fail.
Angel, what do you think about that?
I'm gonna think the same thing I always think. That someone did that shit.
That somebody did that shit?
Yeah.
You don't think it's real?
Why?
Because that shit
go
moved
to
on
it.
its own.
Oh, let me see.
Let's watch that shit
Says
again.
who?
Look at that shit. Look at that shit, huh? So that shit just moves on its own. Look, it moves a little bit, and then it moves a little bit more. Right now until eventually it just falls off the mierda.
Mm.
No?
Nope.
No.
Nah.
No.
Okay, okay,
No.
okay. All right, so this next one, this guy's working, and then he puts his fucking coffee mug right there, and then he notices that it fucking moves on his own, and a little bit fucking spills all over his desk. And he's like, what the fuck? So you saw that?
Okay. See that right there?
See that?
That right there was a little more believable,
Can you rewind
but I'm
that?
still
Yeah.
on that magnet tip, and I feel like I can do that.
You know, I think I could do that too, man.
Oh.
But look, it just moves a little bit. And he's
enough.
It looks like he's in an office setting, so he doesn't. It seems like he's just getting.
Look,
he's at work.
Look, there's someone underneath his desk doing two things. One of them we can't show.
Jacking off.
One of them we can't show on this program.
Okay.
The other thing is moving that cup with a magnet.
Okay. So
I'm just gonna go ahead and break it all down.
If the bottom is like some sort of steel or
exactly, because
okay.
I've got a metal cup just like that.
And that's totally possible. That's
Possible.
Yeah.
But it could also be a fucking thirsty ass ghost that needs a little pick me up.
But
because they've been up all night.
You can kind of see under his
haunting
desk.
an empty office.
You can see under his desk. Dre, can you go back a little bit?
Bitch, you thirsty? Please grab a Sprite.
Shit. Hold on.
Oh, fuck up.
Wait, that one was
clarify. Violent.
Look, you can see kind of under his desk right there, and you don't see anybody under his desk.
Right. True that.
So I just want to point that out.
All right.
Maybe
right.
It could have been magnets.
You win this round, Dubois.
No, you don't. Bullshit.
Okay, and then the next one you see is obviously in the dark. They have the green, what is it? The infrared, not infrared, but
there are white folks, and then there are ignorant motherfuckers like you.
They have the night vision going, and then all this shit in the kitchen just starts moving like crazy, dude. And it's pretty violent.
But it's because she's threatening the ghost. Listen to her.
Look at that shit.
Oh!
And you see fucking some more appliances. Bam! Fuck those spoons right there. You see a little shop.
It's because that's the ghost. That's the ghost of Martha Stewart.
And he opens the drawer and then knocks that shit into the fucking drawer, dude.
Some angry ass fucking ghosts,
This one's
dude.
like whatever. Okay, this one right here. This one kind of caught me a little bit off guard. It kind of seems fake because of the guy's tone, but at the same time, fuck, I don't know, dude. Like, it looks pretty crazy.
Well, it's freaking me the heck out.
What is?
I'm trying to make dinner, and then this drawer keeps popping out.
This drawer?
So the story is, yeah, she's freaked out because that drawer, for some reason or another, keeps opening by itself.
Obviously, she needs something from that drawer, and she's ignoring that.
She's ignoring the ghost that's being nice and opening the...
Right? Hey, stupid bitch. Right here.
Look,
you need this.
So she's freaked out. She doesn't want. She hasn't cooked any dinner or anything like that. She hasn't done
Oh, there it is. That's it. That's it. She just didn't want to cook dinner. This video was bullshit. That lazy bitch just didn't want to make dinner.
That bitch has a beer.
That's it. I'm done.
Look,
She's
okay,
and I'm
hold
done.
on.
Yeah, she's sipping on a beer.
Look, she's like, fuck this. I'm going out for a cigarette. Like, you got a lighter? You got a lighter? Give me a fucking lighter.
She's drinking a beer.
And then he's recording her, and then where is it? He's kind of filming, bam, and that shit fucking opens right there. It appears to be on its own. But she's freaked out again. She's like, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm fucking talking about. Okay,
No.
and that was it. That was it.
These are all fake videos.
No,
right?
I'm not buying anything you're selling today,
Yeah,
sir.
dude.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Why?
Today,
Tell me.
I am not in a buying mood.
Explain to me why not the first
I
one.
just need y'all out my business.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck
Fuck
outta
out of
here
here
with
with
that
that
bullshit.
nonsense.
You gotta stop being
Get
a
this
fucking
food stuff out of
douchebag.
here.
You fucking douchebag.
That shit
I
was
don't
weak.
fucking like your videos today.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
Get that out of here.
I thought that fucking Jordan one was kind of scary, man.
What? Because it was violent? Nah.
Because it was a little violent. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't like it.
But why don't you think it's real? Like,
I don't know, man. A lot of these things, I mean, to me, right? Like, I'm always looking at it from a skeptical point of view, and and unfortunately, I can never not look at it that way. So here's a couple things. Things that get moved in the same direction, and I don't like that. So like when things get moved around, you know, they seem to get tugged into one single solitary direction.
Okay.
The one with all the stuff being clanked around and things like that, everything's going towards the camera, which is where I believe people are, on the other side of the camera, right? Okay. So like if there's room to the right and there's no one stage right, that's where the stuff goes to. Yeah. If there's room to the left and there's no one stage left, you know what I mean? There's room for someone there, then it'll go to that side.
Yeah.
Like very rarely, and to me, always, like always, just always, it's interesting to me that people will set up cameras with an absolute perfect view of what it is that they're trying to showcase.
Right.
It's never off to the side. It's never like the cup is in the corner of the frame. That fell, rolled, and you saw it in the corner. It's always dead center of the fucking screen. And that's the thing that always gets me. Yeah. Man, how did you know? How did you know?
And the thing is, okay, well, the thing I think what's going on with you guys is like, okay, if they just leave it somewhere to record whatever the fuck, and they leave it in the same place, well, they set that shit up, they rig that shit. If they have the camera, and somebody's there, and they're doing that shit along with somebody else.
Sure.
So I don't think it would ever be real for you. Unless it was just you experiencing it.
Well, and see, that's the thing is that I mean, it's just like aliens, bro. Right? It's the same thing. Like, do I really believe that they are out there? There's some good evidence that tells me that they exist. Okay. Have I ever seen one?
No.
No.
Me either.
No.
Me either.
Right?
Me either.
So same thing goes for, like, you know, on the religious tip, same thing, right? All these people talk about their Lord and Savior, you know, and they're pretty convinced that it exists. Am I? No. But can I tell you that it does not? Well, I can't.
I can't tell you either. I had a story. My dad told me that, I think I said it on the show before, but that my dad, when he was little, he said that he
experienced something like that.
He was legitimately dead for, like, I think he said, like, almost 2 minutes.
Like clinically
dead. And he said that in the whole time that he was dreaming, or according to him, you know, it was like a dream. Like, he was in this place, white sand, everybody had sandals on and white robes, and he was little too. He was little. He was like maybe like 5.
Oh shit.
5 or 6
oh
maybe.
Shit.
And so he said that, yeah, when he came back, everybody around him was crying and, you know, oh, my God.
Right.
Because
they thought he was dead.
They thought he was dead, and he came back to life.
Man.
And so, you know, it's hard to say that things like this don't exist.
Sure.
You know, there could be some sort of medical explanation, a logical explanation that we as human beings, and with all our science and whatnot, we just haven't, you know, figured out yet. There could be.
Yeah, no, absolutely, dude. There are too many things that happen on this planet that that don't have a logical explanation.
Right.
And there's just no way that certain people should be able to survive certain things, but they do.
Right.
And so to me, that is some kind of divine intervention that wanted those people to survive and be here, right? I'll always tell this story about this guy. He was a random bum while I'm doing laundry. And he comes up to me, and the guy's holding a portable DVD player. All right, let that sink in. This is not a laptop. It's not a tablet. This is a portable DVD player. That's how long this was, okay? Now, what he does is he pops it open, starts playing this video, and the guy's kind of mute, so he's not really speaking, right? And he just kind of starts playing this video, kind of motions me to start watching it. And I'm thinking he's trying to sell me some DVDs. I'm thinking that he's got the latest and greatest of DVDs. He's probably going to have them, you know, at $10 a pop.
In his bag
at $10 a pop. I'm probably going to get, you know, 3 for $25. Like, I'm already right. Like, I'm ready for this, right? I'm like, oh, yeah, what's up? What's good? But he starts showing me this video, and it's like a home video. Like recorded like with a home video camera. And it is the shot, just to give you a picture, is a shot of the 110 freeway. I believe the particular exit was PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. It was either that one or Anaheim. I don't remember. But one of them has a bus station at the top that runs along the 110 freeway. It's like the Silver Line. But anyway, up on that station, that's where the video kind of goes towards. And you just see this guy, and he's posted up, and he's sitting on the ledge.
Oh, shit.
Way up top. So it's probably about 2 stories up. 2 stories, legit. The 110 freeway in the city of Wilmington. That's how high up it sits. And so he's sitting on the ledge, and he's sitting there talking and motioning to these other people, and you can see across it's police officers, and they're approaching him very, very slowly. Guns drawn, the whole nine, dude. Right? So at some point, this guy thought that they got too close. He jumped up, and he had a sword in his hand. The dude raised it. He raised it. And then he got lit up. Plop, plop, plop. Right? So then the guy jumps backwards because he's getting shot at. So he jumps backwards. He falls off the 110 freeway. And that was the end of that video. And he closed the video. And he put it down on the washing machine. And then he lifted his shirt. And he had 2 or 3, like, bullet wounds, like, in his chest. So it was him. In that video,
he was the guy with the sword.
Yes. Yes. And it tripped me out. It tripped me out because I'm sitting there. Number one, let me just go ahead and do it right now. Number one is where the hell did he get?
Where is the sword?
Confiscated, my man. They straight took it, bro. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch Highlander. You know what I mean? And this guy just got taken out and is still standing here. So that shit's crazy. To get shot and drop 2 stories and still be alive and breathing, my man. I wish I had more quarters to give that dude.
Yeah, man. See, it's things like that that make me think, you know, maybe there
I do believe, is what I'm saying. I just don't believe the bullshit that you brought into this building today.
You fucking asshole. No, I'm just saying. Hey, well, you know what? I'm just saying, man, you know, if shit like that is possible, where somebody, you know, gets fucking lit up and then falls potentially to his death, he should be dead, and he's still up walking, then maybe there is somebody telling, you know, everybody that has, like, some sort of incident like this, hey, man, it's not your time. You need to go back right now.
For real. But do something good when you come back.
Yeah,
like, I can't imagine being so close to death, coming back and still doing shit with my life. You know?
Exactly.
Got to do something better with yourself.
You know, if you believe in all this stuff and something like this happened to you, you got a second chance, and you got to, you know, make it worth that fucking second chance. So,
for shizzle bizzle.
With that, I think, with that, I have a song that I wanted to hear. Let's go out with that song. Can we
all right, yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this. We wanted to invite a band. They're called Take Vengeance. They're a local band from Southgate. And unfortunately, we couldn't get them today. But I do have their one of their songs. Fucking heard that shit. That's just brutal. If you're into like that pesada, old school fucking hardcore, oh, then you're gonna fucking love this shit. This is Take Vengeance right here. Listen to this.
All right. Are we going to go out in this or are we going to?
Yeah, we're going out to this. Man, this makes me want to punch you in the face.
Till next time.
Next time. This is the JAG Show. I am JD Marcel, of course.
And I am AJ Moreno.
Of course, producer Dre Day all day.
What about you, George?
Hey guys. What's up, chicos? Until next time, chicos. Check us out on Facebook, / the JAG Show, the official JAG Show. On Twitter, @official JAG Show. On Instagram, the _JAG _show. And on always our website, www.thejagshow.com. Always on the Super Audio Network YouTube channel. Check us out.
And check out Take Vengeance.
And check out Take Vengeance.
Coming to smash your mouth.
Come to fuck your face up.
Now I'm close, starting hard. Getting fucked just to belong. So bad, so sad.